I want to take just a minute to go over Noctis's top all-around moves, just to give you a better place to start from, rather than trying to try everything else out and see what you get. These are the moves that I think are the best that you want to try to work in wherever you can, and if you can't, that's when you have all the other moves to complement them. So real quickly, I just want to go over what I think they are. Up forward 1 or up back 1, any of those either way. Up forward 1 is a 14 frame high counter hit launcher. Combos are a little weird because of that. You see the angle is sideways, but once you get used to the combo and that's automatic, really good. Fishing for that counter hit launch, up forward 1 is a very good move. Safe counter hit launchers are usually pretty good. It's fast enough that they can't duck it because it's a high. So up forward 1 is one of his best moves. Forward 2, the warp strike, really good. Mid from halfway across the world, safe on block. It's not good at tracking. If that happens to misconnect by a little bit of an angle, you're going to miss entirely. But regardless, at this huge distance, forward 2 is very strong. And going with it is down back 2, the low that also hits them from half a world away. It's launch punishable, but if you're using it from the correct distance way out here, they're going to have a hard time actually punishing that. It can combos on counter hit. You get a knockdown, and if you don't want a combo, you can just do it again and get free damage. Really good low. Back 3-1 and the back 3 cancel. Back 3-1 is your 14 frame punisher with a huge damage and good knockdown, or back 3 into back turned. I think this sets up a really strong situation for you to just get quick, good damage with some decent risk, or fake them out and go into back turned. I think that's a very powerful tool to keep your opponent guessing. The next top move can also do that. This is back 4, 1+2. Same thing. Not as fast, but the damage is huge. The hitboxes are huge. It can be fundamentally safe, depending on the character and how you use it, at only -13. And it also gives you the cancel into back turned option. So combining with that, one of his other top moves is back turn 2. That wouldn't be nearly as threatening if this back turn 2 didn't exist. This is a safe, mid, natural launcher. That's really strong. And just the fact that that exists in a vacuum, there's no other unique moves. He has generic, turnaround lows. I don't even think he has a turnaround hop kick. I don't think that launches you. He's got nothing else from back turn except he's got that one really strong mid launcher. So that's a really good move. Any safe mid natural launcher is going to be a great move. But that also lets the back 3-1 and the back 4-2 really shine. Get huge damage or fake them out and cancel, knowing that the threat of that launcher exists. 1+2 is a really good move. This is big damage. It's not super fast, but it's at the wall. If you happen to be keeping them in a nice little range, you get a wall splat from really far away. And the fact that it's -14 is kind of weak, but you can also cancel this as well into nothing and keep your opponent guessing that way. This is a homing move and a high with super good range. So even on those properties alone, the amazing range of its homing, combined with the damage, the wall splat, and the cancel ability, very strong move. Up forward 2 is probably his strongest overall launcher. Safe mid from neutral. Down forward 2 is very good. That's an honorable mention, but just the fact that you are so bad on block, you can't throw it out willy-nilly. You really have to be more calculated with that. Up forward 2, even though they can step it, it's fast enough they're not going to be able to see what it is and step it. They had to have guessed correctly. Otherwise, up forward 2 is very good. Crushes lows completely. I think we're going to find out that it crushes a lot more stuff. Safe on block, natural launcher. Really strong move. While standing 2-2 is also very good. Natural while standing launcher with good range, good hitboxes and all of that. You can use it in combos for your screw attack. When you're at the wall and you block low, there's nothing really better. Only -14 isn't bad, but it's not great either. Regardless, just having such a practical while standing move is very good. This would work best on punishes that are really hard to do, like Eddie's slippery kick or Law's dragon tail, that you have to almost delay for them to stand back up. This move should be just fine. You can see the swipe of his sword, how much area that covers. This is going to have a really good hitbox. And it, on top of working well against things like Eddie's slippery kick, it'll work on Xiao Yu when she does that AOP sweep, because this is a screw attack on an already airborne opponent. So you don't have to use it as a launcher, since she's technically going to be in a floated state when you block that. You can still do this and still get the same combo. So that's a really good while standing move. And I think the best overall move he has is forward, 1+2. Mid, homing, safe, screw attack on counter hit. Once you get used to the double forward and the 2-button input, this is really powerful. Being able to combo off of it is just the icing on the cake. It's really fast. It looks like he's going to high crush too. He's going to duck under some stuff. Mid, safe, homing, screw attack, counter hit, it has all those things. That's definitely the best overall move that he has. So I think those are pretty good places to start. Everything else is complementary. The down forward 1 pokes, the down back 4, the jab strings, all that stuff is just complementary to add, spice to the game. Those are Noctis's, 10 best moves, and I think you want to learn how those moves are best used, the range that they're effective at, when you want to go for the wall splat versus the launcher, etc., etc. Once you develop those instincts, then you'll have that as automatic. Like, oh, they just whiffed, down forward 2. Or, oh, they're a little bit away from the wall, let me pressure with forward 4-2, stuff like that. That is the list of moves that you want the most because they're going to be the strongest. So once you have those automatic, everything else you can just kind of build around it. So I think that's a really good basis to start with for learning Noctis. Those are his top 10 moves in my opinion.